I am literally in a t-shirt and slippers. That's all the world is getting from me today. All right. It has been quite some time, but I've been working a lot on the house. So I'm pulling together some footage from last summer when I was recording a lot, doing home updates, and putting it together in this video. I keep trying to get caught up to current day so I can do a house tour, whether I do it room by room or the whole house. Let me know if you have a preference. I also want to do an updated plant tour. That will not be in today's video, so I'm showing you plant clips right now, but that's pretty much all you're gonna see. I'll do a separate plant video. And I hope you enjoy this little collective vlog. Okay, here's where I landed. I just threw on a simple tank top dress, and then I was like, who do you think you are? You know you didn't wax. So I put the shirt on top so that I don't have to feel self-conscious about my armpits. Headscarf on. And I gotta go if I'm going to make it to my apartment and back here by the time he's here. All right, I have not been back in here since I moved. It looks absolutely crazy. But I need to grab that art off the wall. I have a lamp and more mail. There's a bunch of packages here too, and one I missed from FedEx. Don't know what that was. So yeah, let me gather this stuff and go. What I really wanted to get to before he got here was the art prints, because I need to lay them flat for them to unfurl. You won't really be able to see them. Oh, you actually can see them pretty well. I thought they were gonna be too curled up. My flower head art prints, not sponsored. I'll leave the link down below, but see, like, they're so curly. They've been wrapped up for over 2 weeks. So let me slow down, take my time, and I just wanna lay them flat so that they can uncurl. They're made of coconut shells. There she is, my little mantle. Oh, perfection. Yes. Good morning. I just realized I fell off the vlog yesterday. Me and my friend had to get this mantle back here. This was mostly just him getting the mantle in here. I am gonna figure out a way to attach it to the wall. It's an original mantle that was actually like built with a house in an over 100-year-old estate. I have a way in my head that I'm thinking about doing it. I'm not gonna say it out loud because it's not gonna make any sense. But I just opened this box from Wayfair, and they sent me 2 more bar stools. So I have 4 now. Let me show you guys. So I'm gonna put these 2 stools together. It was a couple weeks since I did the last pair, so I already don't remember how to do it. So I'll actually read the instructions again. Try to do my best again. Okay, we have 4 matching bar stools done. I don't know who I think I am, but I love them and they are so cute. Let me show you. Okay, I put 2 of them over here just for those to sit at the breakfast bar. So that fills out that space that you see first when you come in. I'll like better center them on the counter. Then the other 2 are over there at the dining table, which is a bar height table. So that was why I got bar height stools. So if I have guests over, I can bring 2 of those chairs over here and have all 4 seated at the table, or I could, like, people could be able to split up and sit in like different places. So I am obsessed. I love them so much. I think they were just called beige or tan. I'll link them obviously, but they have the slightest hint of blush undertones to them. And I love like the brass legs. Like, it just is giving everything it needs to give. Hello, unflattering angle. All right, so this is a wrought iron hand I got at a secondhand shop when I was traveling for work, and I want to use it as a towel hook. I love how this plays off the colors of the wall. I may have said this in another clip, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up. I'm gonna drill a tiny pilot hole and it's gonna go on the wall over here. Okay, the little hand is up quite securely at that, so glad for that. And just gonna hang the hand towel. There's the hand towel rack. It's kind of, the lighting is so, I mean, vanity lighting in here that bathroom's very small, so it's hard to get a pan for you to see, but I just think that is the cutest. I also went in later and removed that medicine cabinet that I could not stand. I did this like this past summer, so it was nearly a year later, and I apologize, I didn't film it in landscape because I did it for Instagram, so I'll include a few of the clips here. So I just turned that dated medicine cabinet into like a cutout niche for some decor and some bathroom supplies. Okay, I think the last thing I'm gonna try to do before I eat lunch and then head out to the secondhand store is secure the mantle to the wall. This is by no means a scientific method. This is a 100-plus-year-old mantle. Let me pause this music. So this is a 100-plus-year-old mantle. It's not, it doesn't come with an IKEA instruction book. So I'm just trying to put as few holes in the mantle and the wall as possible. Just get it secured so that I can put a few things on the top. Like, I'm not trying to like fully attach it to the wall. I just want to make sure that it has something grounding it. Okay, my job is in historic preservation. So I love old things. I really do. So I'm so excited to have this like really old mantle because like the back of it is so amazing to me. Let me see if I can adjust you guys down. Like, so the back of this mantle, as you see, like there's like live edge wood was used in the back support, and like you can kind of see the construction and maybe how they attached it at the house. I have no idea since I didn't see it. It was already detached by the time I bought it. So I think I'm going to attach my pieces to this lintel of wood. And it's just so amazing. Like, this is like real wood. Like, you can see like, it doesn't look like the manufactured wood they use today. That's like completely like finished, sand down, like coated. This is like, it looks like it came straight from a tree, and like this species of tree may not even exist anymore. I just cannot. I am so excited. Okay, I literally ran out of space on my phone. I did not think that was possible. So I kept trying to record and the clips kept getting cut off, so I figured out what happened. So one thing I notice and know is that the mantle is not centered on itself. It's got this lintel that goes out, whereas this side it doesn't. It is also not centered below the TV. I was trying to assess whether it's just something that'll bother me or whether I need to correct it, because everyone would notice it. Doesn't really matter, I'm gonna correct it either way. And here's what we're working with right now. I gotta reassemble everything and see how it's coming together. Okay, so on my 5th attempt, here is where everything is supposed to be. And I just cannot. I am in utter awe of it. I need to get a couple candlesticks to go on those candle holders that are on the left end. I don't know if everything that's there will stay there, but this is the general vibe I was going for. Okay, I'm all ready to go. I am going to the secondhand store and Trader Joe's to get my groceries for the week. I have my snack with me, even though I just ate. At the secondhand store, I'm looking for 2 different size frames, maybe a vintage vase for some eucalyptus for the dining room table, a tray for the bathroom, and a couple other things. I have a list on my phone. So let's go. All right, so there's this ginormous gold one. It's more of a square, but I can trim down any of the prints. I'm kind of thinking I'll trim down the line drawing to go in this one. Then there's, sorry, bee attacked me. Then there's this like pretty ornate one. Love that one. Also a square. Didn't realize both ones I picked up were kind of squares. Then there's this like kind of like plated one that's actually got like negative space. That one's for the face, and then a tray for the bathroom. Okay, now I'm really excited to figure out which prints I want to go in which frames. And I'm gonna go spray the glass down with Windex. If you do end up vintage shopping for any frames, just be very careful with these because they're often very loved. So there's a lot of like jagged glass edges. You know, don't just go, like the corners can be cracked or compromised, which is fine. Like for the overall piece, it doesn't really matter too much to the art, especially if none of the jagged glass is exposed. This will all be covered by this back and front faceplate, but just be careful, your hands while you're handling it. So there's one down. Y'all, when I tell you I get too involved with a project, I was so eager to get this art framed. I didn't put the groceries away. They're just sitting there on the floor. Like I looked over as I'm like cutting away, trimming the prints down to size, and was like, you didn't put any of your food away. Well, here comes another package delivery. So anyway, put the food away. I got some greenery and eucalyptus that I wanted to put on the living room table too, and then I will resume my art project. Okay, I'm gonna try to show you a little bit more what I'm doing, and this is just that, it's just what I'm doing. So I am working now on one of the second to last ones, which is the line art of the woman, and I'm gonna cut it down to the size of the frame it's gonna be in. So let's do that now. This is the only one I've done this way. The other ones I just eyeballed, but this one I just wanna make sure it's centered, it's appropriate, it's framed the way I want it to be, so that's why I'm doing this one this way. And there is our leggy lady to go in the mantle. One more mantle piece to do. And then it looks like it's gonna rain. Doesn't really matter. I'm inside doing art projects, so it doesn't matter if it rains or not. It just got a little dark, so I'm just gonna keep plugging away. Okay, so for the very last one, I got it in this frame and broke the glass. This hands down ended up being the hardest one. The very last one didn't break anything else. Didn't even really cross my mind about breaking the glass because I'm pretty careful. And it's usually made in such a way so that the person handling it doesn't break the glass, but on the very last one, broke the glass. So I had another frame for a piece of art that I didn't plan to use down here. Anyway, I took the glass from that piece and put it in here because it happened to be the exact same size as this vintage frame, which is odd because most of these vintage frames have been like odd dimensions. So, you know, I broke the glass on one that happened to be a standard dimension and was able to use a piece of glass from another. So I've got this. Okay, here's what the art wall is looking like laid out on the floor. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm about to sit down and eat, so don't mind that, but as you see, this is what we're working with the templates I made for the wall. It actually worked out super well. Of course, they're like periodical inserts, so they're a little busy, but you get the feel for the space. And from this, I also see, let me see if I can get a good angle, but like, I think the placement is exactly how I wanted it. I didn't want it fully in here or going too far out there. I wanted it just how it is. And I'm thinking I have room for one more piece somewhere over here because I want it to go a little bit more this way, although I don't want the whole thing in here. So I do have another flower head. I was thinking it was gonna be too many flower heads, but now that I'm working in some other things, I am thinking I'll be able to fit another flower head around here. Looking good. Okay, today was a really long work day. I didn't start working on hanging the art up until like 6 or 7 because I was just working until then. So I love the way it's coming together. I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think. I'm not done yet. I'm just showing you while it's in progress. What do you think? Do you like how it's coming together? Hello and good morning. It is me. It's Wednesday morning. I'm gonna spray paint this frame in hopes of putting this flower head art in it and putting it in that gap on the wall. Okay, so here it is trimmed down. I really love this one. My gosh, I love all of these so much. She was already off center, so that kind of made it easier. I made her a little bit more centered when I cut it. Not because I wanted to, just because it was easier to use one of the white lines as an edge to cut straight. So I just scooted it all the way over. Okay, this is how it's looking. I think it's gorgeous. I did not take into account how much the background was gonna match the frame, but I think that's nice. If you can see over there, unintentionally, that print is darker and it has a darker frame. So if I wanted either one of them to pop a little bit more and not be as matchy with their frames, I could swap them because these are the exact same frame sizes. That's actually where I put the glass from this frame, which I shot myself in the foot a tiny bit. You can't see on camera, but the print is very like wiggly because it's not up against glass, because I took the glass and put it in there. So I think I'm gonna go with I think I'm gonna leave it as is and see how it looks on the wall over there. I'm so tired. Okay, let me show you guys the wall. I think it has all of the art pieces it's gonna have on it. The only things that are remaining are the 2 sculptural pieces that are coming from the West Coast, from the art gallery I visited while I was traveling for work. Otherwise, I think all the other prints and objects are here. So let me show you. Okay, the last couple of pieces for my gallery wall came in. I'm gonna show them to you guys. I'm fully aware they're not everyone's style. They're honestly not even really my style per se, but I think they bring a lot of visual interest and character, layers, and authenticity to the wall. So I will show them to you. Okay, so they are found art from an artist in the Pacific Northwest, this zany old man who does these found pieces of art with like scrap materials and things he finds places, and he gives them these crazy little stories. 2 of them ended up at this art gallery in the city I was working in. So I was first gonna get this one. This one's Floyd Shrimpy. And then I saw there was another one, and the woman there was talking about how people collect them and have whole schools of his fish. And I was like, well, wait, now I want both. So I got them both, and they're going in 2 places on this gallery wall. I'm about to hang them now, and then I'll show you. And I think I'll end it there for this vlog. Let me know if you had a favorite space between the bathroom, the mantle, or the gallery wall. I'll pick this back up next week with footage from the 2nd level and continue showing you projects. Hope you stick along for the ride.